Hello and welcome to another edition of Stockwatch. So as we begin the trading week, we hear a few ripple effects over the weekend that America's three biggest airlines in Delta, American Airlines and United Airlines are all looking to hire back staff soon or by the end of the year. So we all know that the airline industry, not only in America but around the world, excuse me, took quite a detrimental hit over the course of the pandemic. And airline travel is not looking to get back into what it was pre-pandemic until another couple of years. But it is actually quite significant that these companies are looking to hire or have a plan to start hiring employees back by the end of the year. So the Labour group in America expects the number of flight attendants to rise from 80,000 to over 100,000 within 2 years. And let's face it, air traffic is not anywhere near to getting back to how it was. Business travel, international travel, these things seem a bit of a distant memory at the moment because the likes of Zoom and obviously other voice over internet protocols have come into the fruition. They've become very apparent. So, companies are not looking to send people off on business travel anymore after what's happened with the pandemic. But leisure travel especially is going up quite significantly. And, as more people have the vaccinations and inoculations, whatever you want to call it, there's a lot more free space for people to travel as well. So you have to take into this account as well. And also, unlike some low-paying industries, such as retail, hospitality, these kind of things that can weigh down on prices. On salaries, the airline industry won't really have much trouble attracting workers because in America they pay between 50 to 60,000 a year, and for pilots it's actually double that amount. So it's quite a significant amount for people to get back into employment for those that have been taking the weekly stimulus checks or those ones that have had early retirement as well. So very, very significant there. So I just wanted to take a look at American Airlines first of all today, and I just wanted to bring it back to when the summer of 2020, when we saw the big resurgence of the end of the first wave of the pandemic, and then obviously cases did evolve and get into the wrong end, into the red. Then we had some resurgences over that. This little spike here was when the first Pfizer vaccination was licensed and regulated to go. Then we had the end of the second wave. And then obviously, we had some ripple effects at the beginning of the year where travel and tourism were looking to be expected to be heightened, along with oil as well. Obviously, the oil demand was supposed to go up as well. So just zoom into the areas of interest at the moment. So what I'm looking at is the fact that we've broken through the Ichimoku cloud once again, always using this indicator just to give me a little bit of a feel of where to enter and exit trades. Now we're just seeing a little bit of exhaustion in the last couple of trading sessions. So I just wanted to bring that down on the 4-hour chart. Just to look at intraday. So at the moment, as you can see, if we're just looking at intraday, not too much in the way of divergences on the RSI or the MACD. So we're just looking for a little bit of momentum to start decreasing slightly. And my first target at the moment will be roughly just above the top border of the Ichimoku cloud. So this is quite significant because if we do hit the Ichimoku cloud, I'll be expecting another dive downwards and then be probably settling and finding some support roughly just under the $20 region there. So just a few things to look out for in the airline industry for American Airlines. Just want to touch on another one, Delta. We could look at a few of them, but they're all kind of going in the same direction. I'll just pull it out to the 1-day chart as well. So as I said, quite a good accentuation, but we are seeing a slight hint of exhaustion at the moment, and we're just looking to see what the opportunities are. You could just say on the daily there was a slight bearish divergence here, but this is the daily chart and we have to see what the opportunities are on a much closer intraday term as well. So at the moment, not looking too divergent. All I'm looking at the moment is the fact that we're hovering above the top border of the Ichimoku cloud, and this will give me an impetus to put in a sell position if we do start falling through. And obviously the first target will be at the recent bottom that we had, roughly about the $43, $44 area. That was quite a psychological target there, because if it does dip, then we'll be looking down to probably to $40 and looking at the previous troughs as we go into the trading week. So just a few things to look out for as we get through this pandemic, and if there's not a third wave that does strike the American airline industry, then we'll be looking at quite a big boost in these stocks as well. And if you look at America recently, you know, they are holding more and more indoor events, and with people not wearing masks, it's a very, very positive sign that America is getting back on track with these things. So that's all from the Stock Watch today. Just a few things to remember to look out for on the airline industry. And if you have any comments or queries, as usual, please add them to the post. I'll get back to you as soon as possible, and have a nice trading day ahead. Bye for now.